Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
I play Hank Lawson on Royal Pains on the USA Network, and we shoot at this beautiful castle here at Oheka all the time. This is Boris's mansion, which my brother on the show, Evan, and I live in. So it's a perfect night for me to be MC in my castle, and I am welcoming the NLEOMF and all the guests and benefactors into my castle just tonight. There are currently 800,000 officers in law enforcement in this country who risk their lives every day, and every 53 hours an officer falls protecting us so we can sleep safe at night, so as parents we can sleep knowing our children are safe.
You know, the way people look at police officers now is if they're on their cell phone and they get pulled over, it's that darn police officer. If they run a red light and they're pulled over, it's that darn police officer. But when somebody dials 911, there's an officer that comes out that doesn't know you as an individual, and their sole purpose for responding is to protect your life and property. And for that, they should be commended.
Well, we started in 1984, and at that time we had one goal in mind, and that was to build the first ever National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. And I'm very proud to say we accomplished that goal in 1991. President George H.W. Bush and Mrs. Bush were there that day with us. At that time we had about 12,500 names on the National Memorial, officers who had been killed in the line of duty. And I'm sad to say today we have more than 19,000 names inscribed on the memorial walls. We're especially honoring 3 officers tonight who died on Long Island, and that would include John Capano, who was a ATF senior special agent, Geoffrey Breitkopf, and Michael Califano.
The number of police officers killed in the line of duty has been escalating over the last couple of years, and more violent attacks against law enforcement, as we saw here and locally as well. New York State lost 9 officers last year, which is probably within the top 10 of all states in the country losing law enforcement officers.
A lot of people view me as a hero, but I'm nothing compared to these men. You know, these guys are our true heroes. They're putting their lives on the line every day, trying to protect us, whereas basketball players, football players, their lives are not at stake. You know, they're just playing a game. So these guys, the game of life is what they're involved with. So, kudos to them, and we appreciate what we do, what they do, and that's why I'm here to support it.
The check that we're going to be giving to the Capano family is money that was raised from our annual ride that benefits police officers around the country who are killed in line of duty, and we give right to their families. This year we're going from Boston to New York. We have over 250 riders. They all have to raise approximately $1,000 each, so you can imagine how emotional that is for most of our riders, to know that it goes right back to the families.
It's just amazing to see that, after all this time, that he's still remembered, and that there's so many people who still think about him and are, doing so much to honor him and other men, letting people know that they don't forget.